5 businesses that you can start in South Africa with less than 500 Rand. This is the Township edition. I named this video the Township edition, but I think it can also apply if you are in the rural area or you are in the city, depending on how busy your rural area is, of course. Now, a lot of people are wanting to start businesses, but the problem with starting a business is that sometimes it may require a lot of capital for you to start your business. You see, I'm one of those people that don't actually believe that you can't start a business without funding, but a little bit of capital is always, and I mean always, needed for you to start your business, unless you are selling a skill that you already have. But in this video, I'm only going to talk about businesses that are mostly based on selling a product, and of course there'll be one that is service based. And let's just get into the video. Now, if you are one of those people that probably has less than 1,000 in your account, let's just say 500 Rand. There are a multitude of businesses that you can start, but I'm going to talk about businesses that are potentially going to be profitable for you if you put in the work and you are patient enough for you to collect and accumulate the money that you make through your business. Now, the first business that you want to think about is selling innards. And when I talk about innards, I'm talking about chicken innards, which would be your malana, tripe, intestines. I don't know what to call it in English, but yeah, that. And also gizzards and kidneys, as well as hearts. You want to sell those things, and that will create a business for you that will give you enough profit. You see, the reason I say chicken innards is because chicken innards are actually affordable to stock, and you can also sell them at an affordable price. Therefore, meaning that with just 500 Rand, you can get enough stock for you to sell, let's say in one corner that you decide to sell on every single basis. And if you are in a township, best believe that there will be people that buy these products. If you sell them, what did I call them products? These food, seshebo sena, leso shebo. If you sell them at a price that is very affordable, because if you compare yourself with the major retailers, you might find that gizzards are about 20 Rand and you decide to sell them for 15 Rand, and maybe you're making yourself 2 Rand or even 5 Rand profit from those. Then people will gravitate towards buying from you. You can do it 3 times a week, you can do it 5 times a week, but I would suggest that you limit it to a few days, because on month-end days people are less likely to buy because they have some little money in their account. So try keep it 2 to 3 times a week so that you can also focus on other businesses, or if you have a hustle or you've got school, right? Now, the second business that you want to think about and consider is a car wash. What I actually believe is that with a car wash, you don't even need up to 500 Rand unless you want to be fancy with it. But with 500 Rand, it's great to start a car wash because you can get brushes for car tires, you can get polish, you can get soap, you can get cloth, you can get other brooms or sort of brushes to clean the interior of cars, especially the carpet, because it's difficult to clean. And you can get buckets from your own home. Every home in a township has got 2 or 3 20-liter buckets, guaranteed. And if you've got those, you have access to water. You can start a car wash in the front yard of your home. And you are lucky if you stay in a main road, because then you will get more access to customers. But even if you don't stay in a main road, you can put a sign in the main road that there's a car wash in this street, and people will drive in there. And with the first 5 customers, then people will talk about you, especially if you do a good job. So a car wash is one of the businesses that you can consider. The third business to consider is selling snacks and cigarettes, whether in the township or in your local taxi rank. Now, with this business is that per item that you sell, the profit is a little bit less, but the more items you sell, the more profit you make. So this one requires more work, it requires more time. It requires you to start early in the morning during rush hour, and for you to finish working late in the day in another rush hour. And then you will make enough money for you to get more stock, more products, more items for you to sell. It's an easy one. People have seen this. You've seen many people who do this kind of businesses, and they actually take care of their families with this business. So don't take it lightly. Don't take it that if the profit from an item is just 50 cents, then there's not enough money in that business. In actual fact, if you are able to sell 100 cigarettes in a day and you are making 50 cents, per item. Do the math. That's good profit there. The other business that you want to consider is, we go back again to chicken innards or innards, whatever innards you decide, but this time around you actually roast or cook them in a taxi rank or in the busiest area in your township, also in the city or rural area. The busiest areas, you sell these products, you sell these foods, but you cook them, and not necessarily boiling them, but more of you roasting them. There's two ways for you to do that. It can be through direct fire, or you can get a gas stove where it's sort of this plate thing. I honestly don't know what it's called, but it's like a frying pan type of thing, and you can sizzle fry things over there. So that's also a good business, and the great thing about that is that you don't actually have to sell as much as you would sell them if they were raw. You can sell less quantity at a bit higher price, meaning that your profit is also a bit higher. So consider that type of business. And then the fifth type of business that you want to think about is in network marketing. Now, with network marketing, it requires you to be good in sales, because with network marketing, you have to either recruit other people to get into the business, sell the products that you are selling. What I will say though, because this video is about businesses with 500 Rand or less startup capital, is that you have to find a network marketing company that sells products that are affordable for you to start with 500 Rand, and that you can sell those products and actually make a profit without you having to recruit people. So that when you get to the point of recruiting people, it is just you trying to get yourself a bonus or more discounts from the network marketing company. Focus on the company that focuses on selling product, more about recruiting. And when it comes to recruiting is just about you qualifying for more discounts. And that's about it in this video. And then for some of the people who have reached this part of the video, the last thing that I want to say is that do not care what people say. I've made a video about not caring what people think or say about whatever you do. So when you start your business, and maybe you have an education, you finished your matric, you finished your diploma or degree, but you don't have a job, it doesn't matter what people are going to think about you and your business. Just go forward, make money, feed yourself, feed your family. Hope you like that video. Make sure to like this video. Come on, like and share it with a friend. Subscribe to the channel, because we've got great content coming through. You know what it is. Yeah.